It's been a long time. Well, it's been a couple days. Well, yeah, it's been about a few days. No, yeah. So I just left a place. I really just wasted my time because I left it. Well, I actually went to sleep around 2 because I got sleepy and woke up at 5. And then I've been up since 5. And then I left out at 10 for an appointment that was at 11. But when I went to the appointment, I walked in there at 10:40 something, and the only thing that they did was scan my IDs. It took like 2 minutes, and I'm like, okay, God, I'm doing all this. I wasted gas going to that place. I pray, I pray that I get to be able to I pray that I get to be able to just what am I trying to say? I pray that I be able to move level up with this position. But at the same time, it's like I wasted gas for you just to scan my IDs when you already had the information. And now I'm back at the house at 11:30. The place, but that's not all I wanted to talk to you. When I say it was like a professional place where they sell everything computer, and I was in freaking heaven. Right now, um I'm very kind of, I ain't gonna say an expert, but I'm an intermediate person when it comes to like electronics and stuff like that. So when I seen like the man in the back, he was putting a PC together and stuff like that, and he was just making sure the wires wasn't getting in the way of other stuff, and he had it taken apart. I was like, oh my goodness, like this place is freaking heaven for me. Well, a little place on earth, but heaven on earth. Heaven. Is that how you say it? I think so. Heaven on earth. A little place of heaven on earth for me, because like one thing I have to do is actually invest in myself. But the fact that I got to watch kind of how they put together the PC, that made me less mad that this place actually sent me there just for them to scan my IDs. And I was like, okay. I didn't know. And even that's why they was kind of looking like whispering and stuff like, why? Like, really, she didn't have I really didn't have to be there. It was just like they scanned my IDs, I guess, because it's not professional to send it over like email and stuff like that. But I'm thinking it said I'm thinking I'm about to get like fingerprinted or something for a background check. And no, they they to make sure it's like me, like I'm the person I am. No, they sent me there to literally scan my freaking to scan my IDs. So now I'm back home, and I just want to talk to y'all for a little bit while I had some time. And I don't know if I'm gonna be going back to sleep and other night or be in my thoughts. I love it. Like, I don't know, it just me being in my thoughts and me thinking like I don't know, I'm happy to where God is taking me, but I don't want to share it with nobody. It's like that little piece of me that I don't want to share. Like, I don't want to share it with nobody because I'm not sharing myself with nobody else either. So it's like I don't want to share it with nobody, and I'm not opening up to anybody else either uh, about it. So it's like I get to keep this like thing between me and God that I just get to share with Him all day, every day. Ooh, ooh. I get to share with Him all day, every day, and it's like I be talking to God all the time about the situations that He is bringing me into, and I be so giddy and so happy, and I don't feel like like God gives you this peace that is gonna be for your good, and you're gonna be so happy and so joyous and all that. And that is the main reason why I've been so protective of this new chapter. And I even went into like a little hiccup to where, I am in a situation to where I'm in a situation to where I did like say something like just like what, because I was like literally did it. I don't know, I was so in shock about the situation that I was like, I decided to share it and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden me sharing it made it for like an open floodgate. Like, I didn't ask for the floodgate, okay? Like, that's why I keep stuff to myself, and I think people don't understand that about me, but it be the ones close to me. It be the ones close to me. You can't ask, or like, you can't hear nothing from nobody else about me, because I never talk, I never say nothing on the situation. Like, and I said this before, like, my family do not know anything. I said this around Thanksgiving. Like, I really not closed off, but I keep stuff to myself because it's for my good. It's for my good. And it's not filtered advice. Like, it's not coming to a place from where they be like, "Oh, I'll pray for you," or it's not sound advice. Cause you have to look, like, with all that I got going on, you have to look at it from not only you have to look at it from God being in your life. You have to look at it from an outside looking in. What would you do? And I have to look at it from an outside looking in. What would I do? And I also have to look at it at a godly situation to what do God want me to do? So it's more of what God wants me to do than what everybody else wants me to do. And I come to that realization that it is what God wants me to do first, and God will give me my heart's desires. Some things that I didn't even think I needed, that I didn't even think my heart needed, I am getting right now. I be saying some deep stuff, like, even I can hit people with that one line, and I'm like, Lord, that's deep. Like, I have hit somebody with one line, and I was like, Lord, that's deep. I was like, you sure I can say this? Like, he didn't give me a no, but I sent it, and it was deep as heck. It was deep. Like, I don't know why I'm so deep. Like, I always say like little things that that will like kind of throw you off and be like, you said what? Because it be literally coming from my heart, and I kind of like Be like, maybe I should have just kept that to myself. But at the same time, if it needed to be said, God just let me blurt it out. So so yeah, like I've been keeping silent, like I said on the last video, I've been keeping silent about a lot of things. And like I don't have no friends, and even like I'm skeptical of people some like talking to God just earlier, and I was saying, um like I messaged somebody just to be like, hey, are you okay with, because I had started a profile all the way over, and then I was just deleting a whole bunch of stuff, but it was some stuff that I couldn't delete. And I was like, I wanted to just make sure that that person was cool with that being still on there. But you know, some people don't really. It was years ago, years ago. So um they hit me with the, hey, I'm just seeing this. And I think I sent that like a year ago, probably a year or two ago, because I started on the profile, I started promoting YouTube and like videos and stuff like that. And like I posted like one or two things on there so far, and most of the other stuff is old because I really don't get on their profile like that. So it was kind of like, God, what I say that is. And then it was like, they was like, how you doing and stuff like that. And I was like, oh. And I was like, that's like, I talked to him just like. And what's crazy is when you used to talk to somebody, not in the sense of a relationship or anything, but as a friendship, I was like, man, that's a shame. Like, you just now saying this, kind of joking. But then I was like, I'm good, life. I got life in my body. I'm doing well. But also, it's like, how I am with the past now. And it's like, are you really letting somebody? Because I know I heard like so many different people say like, like somebody will message you or somebody will do this, or, and it's either up to you. But like, I don't know, I'm not saying that I'm against letting like old friendships back in, but like I'm so wanting my new life, wanting my new chapter, that is like, I don't even know it. I don't what is lower, acquaintance or I don't know what is lower, acquaintance or associate. That might sound a little rude, but it's like I'm in a new chapter. I was telling God, like, I'm in a new chapter. I'm going towards a new chapter. And even if I'm like, my environment hasn't changed just yet, I'm in a new chapter. I'm going towards a new chapter. And I just, I want everything to go right. I want everything to go well. And I don't know, not saying that none of my old friendships, well, yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know their life. They don't know my life now, especially in God, and especially like how much I changed. Because if I'm not feeling growth in the friendship, if I feel like I have to, like, I don't know, just it's certain things I want out of friendships, and it's like hard to be like, okay, like, we're back best buddies. Like, no, we're not back best buddies. But And I'm not trying to catch up either. Like, I just want chapter like my new and to move ahead with my new chapters and stuff like that that God has given me that I know of. And new friendships. Maybe. Like I said, it's like it be the people close to me. Like all the time. It be the people close to me. And that's why some people be like, you don't tell this person this and you don't tell. No. Not at all. Not at all. Like, I think some people understand that situation, and some people have like these close knit bonds with like family and friends to where they can just tell everything and there's no judgment. But like until recently, I haven't had that person until recently. So we'll see. Cause at the same time, I'm not. It's like if I'm not giving judgment, I feel like you shouldn't give judgment either, or you shouldn't go back and say something to other people, which gets spread out, and then once it gets spread out, then all of a sudden it's twisted, and then she said this, he should said, it's a mess. So yeah, like I don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but maybe how close is too close. Relationship, friendship, relationships, friendships, acquaintance, or associate. Maybe, I don't know. Like, how close is too close? And I think sometimes when stuff like that happens with, even if they didn't mean no harm, or even if they did mean harm, you just have to see it that, and hopefully you didn't say nothing that was too detrimental, too like personal, to where it's like they just out there talking. So, and then once they done told somebody else, and then somebody else told somebody else, it's just like, so sometimes it's just God taking people out of your life. And it's not all the time negative. It's just you have to watch what you say. And yeah. But I basically waste time just doing this video, honestly. Because I want to feel like I actually didn't waste time. waste gas going to this place that was 20 minutes away. And then just getting them to scan some freaking IDs. What I wrote on Instagram, like, is it worth it? And I feel like the season I in, anything that God gives me, anything that I was waiting on, and He shows me, it's gonna be worth it. And it's just, and even if it's just something small, it's a stepping stone to something way, way greater. Gotta have that revelation. So I will see you guys later.